We're here at the US Optics booth with our good friend Jake Vibert. So Jake, what's new for 2016?
Well, USO has done some great things with scopes and innovation. They're really working hard on their LR17 and their 5-25. One of the most popular things that are all in stock now is the H59 Horus reticle. It's just an awesome reticle. It's great for holdovers and it's very quick for long range shooting. Another thing that USO has been doing is they've been kind of upgrading their clicks on their turrets. They've been working on the illumination, and the new coatings and lenses have just been fantastic. This is the flagship model, the 5-25. It's got the 58 millimeter objective and the EREC knob. It can come in MOA or mil. They're just a really popular scope. This is their flagship model. If you don't have the funds for the flagship model, something very similar is the LR17. 3.2 to 17, it's a little more compact. It also has the T-PAL with the side focus as well. This also can come with the EREC knob, also H59 reticle or your reticle of choice. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, check out usoptics.com. Also, stay tuned for more announcements.
We're here with Jim Gilliland of US Optics Academy. Jim, you recently came out of service, so thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, we, spent 20 years in the Army, just retired, and kind of been courting each other, US Optics and I, for a couple of years now. I've been on their shooting team, shooting PRS matches, and we just kind of formalized it. It opened up to where I could come in. They hired me to be the director of their US Optics Academy, which is our training and outreach program. We run all of the sponsor shooting teams for our 3-gun teams, our long gun teams, and all the other events that we do for sponsorship. In talking and understand how we are as a company, one of the things that my visions of us going forward as the Academy is actually start doing outreach programs. So I'm going to back way off of the tactical shooting, the sniper classes, the operator classes. There's a lot of good guys out there that are doing those things, and we will still do those, when we set up our class days throughout the year. But what I really want to look at start doing is reaching out and doing a grassroots, building us as an industry, and not just US Optics, but all of our brand partners and everybody else in the industry. So really looking at focusing on 4 or 5 classes. We want to do an introduction to the modern sporting rifle new owner class, and this class is designed specifically for ones of the tens of hundreds of thousands of Americans over the last 10 years that have bought an AR or an AK or a similar type rifle, and for whatever reason they got it for. They liked it, they could afford it, they wanted it for protection reasons or whatever, but they're just really not sure how to use those rifles. So that's one of the classes we're looking to get into, and it's a very slow to medium paced class that will bring guys in, teach them how to safely use it, how to load it, how to fire it, how to reduce the stoppage, unload it, how to take care of it, things like that. So that's one of the things we want to do. We want to do an introduction to classes where we're introducing people to different parts of the accessories and techniques that we use. We want to do suppressor classes. We want individuals to go out on the market and be educated on what is real. We're going to pull all the marketing off of all the stuff, and we're going to talk about all of the things that are out there. All the different companies that are making suppressors, and so really people can come to the class and they can walk away from it readily understanding either I do want this because it fits what I want to do, or I don't think I necessarily need it right now. So for whatever. We want to do some night vision classes. It's kind of a premium market, but we want to be able to have understanding and knowledge to go out to people who may or may not be interested in a different type of night vision. We want to do introduction and intermediate 3-gun classes, and we're going to use some of our sponsor shooters. We've got some world-class, nationally recognized 3-gun shooters that we're going to bring in and start doing some of these classes. Introduction to long-range precision matches. We've got some very, very well-known, nationally recognized long-range shooters that we're going to use for that too. So some of these classes, those are the outreach programs that we're really looking at getting into. So those are kind of where we're looking to go. And now we want to do this on a couple of different ways. We want to do full classes, but then we also want to package it up and go out to some of our dealers and other dealers that are in the market. So if you've got a range, if you've got a dealership, if you've got a gun store, anywhere across the United States, and you want us to come in and do a 3 or 4 day seminar type scenario, we're going to be happy to come do that for you. We'll come in, we'll set it up, we'll advertise it for you. You advertise locally, we'll advertise nationally, and then we'll run 3 or 4 or 5 days of 1 day seminars that guys can come in, they can listen to the information briefly, and when they walk out of there, they're in your store to be able to look at the stuff that we just talked about. And so we just, it's a way for US Optics to give back to the community and help our brothers that are in the same market.
Yeah, that sounds really exciting. You know, a lot of folks feel like, you know, if they're new to shooting sports, that it's kind of an inaccessible type thing. You're
right.
helping to take it and make it real, take some of the mystique and some of the voodoo out of it.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we're really excited. We're looking forward to this year.
Well, great. We'll really appreciate that update, Jim, and best of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate
All right.
it.